Hi everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer or subscriber. In today's video we're finally going to be filming a vinyl record collection update. If you're not familiar with the fact that I do these videos, I wouldn't blame you because my last one of these was 4 months ago. I'm meant to be filming them every kind of like 3 months. I want to be filming them seasonally. I just haven't been buying a lot of records, and honestly we only have Christmas to thank for the fact that this video exists because 3 of these were Christmas gifts. Am I falling off collecting? Absolutely not. I just don't have the funds to be having like thriving growth within my collection. So that being said, this update is full of holy grail items that I've been wanting ever since I started collecting vinyl, as well as a couple of surprises. I wanted to say that if you're a subscriber, if you subscribe to me for my vinyl content, I love you to the end of the earth. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for bearing with me. I honestly, like, I feel terrible. I get like stats of like how many people subscribe per video or like subscribe while they're watching a specific video, and there's a lot of people who've come from my vinyl content. I'm sorry that I've left you hanging, but I'm hoping to film a lot more vinyl content. Maybe we'll do the vinyl tag, things like that in 2024. This is a new setup. I don't usually film here, but the lighting is terrible today, and so I need to be like literally half a meter from my window in order to get any light. I did have one question for you before we get into the video, and that is, would you like to see an updated record collection? You know, the massive video where I go through every single vinyl record in my collection. My last one of those was 11 months ago, so we're coming up to a year. I've been showing you what I've been adding to the collection as I've added them, but I think it'd be fun maybe like annually to do a video where I just like do my entire vinyl collection to see like how much growth I've had within that across 365 days. That's the question for you. Do you want to see an updated collection, or are you happy with just these like quarterly collection updates? Let me know. First record was a gift from my mum. I saw this in my local record store. It's one that I've been wanting for a very long time, and it was discounted. I'm not sure why, but I was not complaining. She always gets me one record. This is the one that I requested. I was originally thinking of something from U2 because I've been making my way through the discography, which I've been meaning to do for a long time, but actually was particularly prompted to do that after I got a comment on my vinyl collection. Maybe it was my vinyl collection. Maybe it was an update video. Anyway, someone recommended like a bunch of U2 songs, so I've been making my way through their stuff, but I just didn't get to the end of that, and there was nothing that I'd come across that I was like obsessed with enough to like be one of the U2 albums I have to have. They have a lot of content out there. They have a lot of songs and a lot of albums and EPs and things like that, so I decided to scrap that idea when I came across this record in my local record store for this kind of price, one that I've been wanting for a long time. It's on my like list of records I'd like to eventually get, and that is Melodrama by Lorde. So this is Lorde's second studio album. It is absolutely iconic. I love her first, but this one, I don't know. The first one is very nostalgic for me because it came out kind of when I was in like the beginning of secondary school, but I think this one is like the one that I kind of most deeply connected with. I listened to it a lot, particularly over the time that I was living in Paris, which was the year after I graduated school. I spent a lot of time just like immersing myself in music because that was one of the only ways that I was able to have some company. That's a very sad thing to say. Anyways, I've been looking for this for a long time. I think it was like £14, which is a great price because usually this is a lot more expensive than that. And I was able to support my local record store as well. So this is the front and the back with the track list there. I'll tell you my favourite song in a second, but it did come with a fun little insert. There we go. And then this fun picture with the balloons. I'm probably not going to be doing anything with that just because I have everything up on my wall. This is the Arctic Monkeys poster from when I went to see them in May of 2023. This is the sleeve, and then the lyrics on the back there with all the tracks as well. Okay, favourite songs. So when I was younger, I was always drawn to Brighter in the Dark, Supercut and Liability. I love them all, but currently I'd say my favourite one as of right now, which I've only kind of like re-explored because when I knew that I was getting this record for Christmas, I decided to like re-listen to this album to like really immerse myself within this world because I was excited about being able to listen to it on vinyl. And I listened to Homemade Dynamite a lot on Spotify, and so that's my current favourite. I don't love all of her stuff, but she's definitely an artist that was very like current, and she was kind of it when I was growing up. Alright, then my younger brother gave me 2 records for Christmas. I've got 2 brothers, and they've got this thing where they decide that the second that I ask for something for Christmas, they're not going to give it to me. So if I want something desperately, I have to like not mention it to them, or like subtly, very, very subtly insert it in conversations. This year I asked for the Lorde one from my mum, and then I just didn't ask for anything else from any sibling because I was just like, I'm not gonna get it. So I was very, very pleasantly surprised when I did actually receive 2 records for Christmas from my younger brother. He actually studies at a music college. He's doing composition. He's very, very musical, very talented. I'm left in awe by the musical talent of my brothers. He knows what he's talking about, essentially. So despite him being younger than me, I definitely do take his opinions and recommendations and things like that very seriously. So the first one he got me as a little kind of push to try something new, and I really like that idea. I really love the idea of people who love you and know you very well gifting you new music. I think it's such a fun thing because they can put you onto something that you wouldn't otherwise have picked up. And he got me It's Hard by The Who. This is a special version of this. I can't remember the exact details. I'll have everything listed down below. I think it was like a record store day exclusive perhaps. This is actually sleeved. My others are not in sleeves because I've run out of them, but I decided this one probably needed sleeving because it is like a special one. I am familiar with The Who, obviously. I feel like every single person in the world is, or definitely every single person in the UK is, an absolutely iconic band. They've always been a band that I want to kind of explore further because very sadly I only know like the absolute hit tunes. So I'm very excited to like be able to delve into this album. I think it came out in 2022. Record Store Day exclusive. There's the front and the back. This is not a gatefold, but it's got 2 LPs. I always think it's strange when they do that. And a massive poster, which is the funniest thing. This will definitely not be going up on the wall because it's just the most like intimidating thing of the guys there. I think this is great though. So funny. It comes with the 2 LPs, like I said. We've got one here, the orange and yellow, and this one here with the red and green. So let's start with the orange and yellow. I always love having a coloured pressing. It's so much fun. This bright yellow, you can't really tell. It looks kind of green and dull, but it's like a true that's kind of better. It's like a true yellow transparent disc, and then the other is the exact same thing but orange. And this one is actually kind of fun because it has like more marbling in it. I'm not sure you can tell there. If we get real close, can you see a little bit there? Perhaps not, but yeah, beautiful pressings. I'm yet to play this album. I'm not sure whether I should explore more of their stuff digitally or whether I should just do like a full listen through on this. If you are a fan of The Who, let me know what you think I should do, because like I said, I'm only familiar with their really popular stuff. So do I start from the beginning or should I put this record on and see what it's like? I don't know, you have to tell me. I'm very thankful for my little brother because this would be a little bit of a pricey gift, and also the whole idea behind it, of him thinking they would be something I like, but getting me to try something new is very fun. I'm having an absolutely terrible time with my fringe at the moment. I don't know what's happening with it today. The King of Limbs by Radiohead. I'm so excited to own this. Is it an album or is it just an EP? This is like an underrated piece of theirs. I own a couple of Radiohead albums. I own OK Computer and I own In Rainbows, and then I also currently am in possession of A Moonshaped Pool, which is actually my younger brother's record. But as of right now, he doesn't have a turntable set up, so it's sitting in my collection. I definitely want to pick up more Radiohead albums. I don't know whether I want them all. I'm not a massive fan of Pablo Honey. There's definitely more that I want to get. I mentioned a couple of my favourite albums to him when we were in the car, not trying to fish to get a gift because we were discussing their music. So yeah, the front and the back, I'm very excited to have this. This is one that I probably wouldn't have bought for myself very soon, so it's so lovely to have it gifted because it's one that I did want in my collection. Really fun sleeve, and then this is just pressed on standard black. But they are fun stickers in the center there, the center label. My brother was like a big fan of those as well. It's Lotus Flower and Codex. Codex specifically, I listened to so much within a specific period of my life while I was at uni. I went to Oxford Brookes, and the guys in Radiohead actually went to one of the schools in Oxford, so it was a very surreal experience being able to like walk through the streets that they would have walked through, listen to their music. I used to listen to it early in the morning as I kind of commuted on my way to my lectures. My favourite Radiohead song is Jigsaw Falling Into Place, and that is about a night out specifically in Oxford, and I used to listen to that as I got ready to go on a night out in Oxford, which was a fun time. Anyway, that's a complete side tangent. Codex. Beautiful song, very much like softer and slower and quite haunting, which is kind of, I'd say, particularly what I'm currently gravitating towards Radiohead for. So those are all the vinyl records that I was gifted. Now we're going to get into the only one that I personally bought for myself, and such an exciting find. So I bought Want to Die by Lanzaro. This is the deluxe pressing, so it's got the 3 bonus tracks, Without You, Lolita and Lucky Ones. I know this is the most basic, boring thing, but I've been trying to find this record for a decent price for literal years. Ever since I started my collection, this was one of the first records I really wanted to get because obviously it's the most iconic thing. I'm a big Lana fan, and this is her most famous album, like inarguably. No matter where I'd look for this album, whether it's HMV, my local record store, Amazon, like any single place I've been into and I've searched for this album, it's always £35 plus, which is just a disgusting amount of money to pay for a record. I know this has got like the 2 LPs and it's like brand new and whatever, really well pressed, but I just can't be doing that basically. So what I've done is I had a wish list on Amazon where I've shoved a bunch of records that I can't get. Either they're out of stock or they are very expensive, and I just basically will check that list every so often. I checked this and it had dropped down to I think £18, around the £20 mark anyway, and I immediately snapped it up. I bought this as a little gift for myself because I'm working a bit of a freelance job and I had finished like a big load of that work, so I wanted to give myself like a little gift to kind of mark the occasion of being paid. You know, it's a payday treat. I'm so excited. I love it. Hearing Lana's voice on vinyl never fails to hit. I own all of her records now other than Lost for Life, and the other one I don't own is the little EP of Paradise. And we have the front, the back, and then the gatefold. I accidentally pulled them out and I can't get them back in, but this will just serve to prove my point. It came with these horrible paper sleeves that are just the bane of my existence. So I have sleeved the records, but it didn't come with anything fancy. There was no kind of like poster or lyric booklet or anything like that. It was just the 2 discs. But yeah, in terms of favorite songs, I love all of these songs. They all fit like different moods. Without You is very special, like personally to me, but this has just got the most iconic tracks. What can I say? I'm gonna name a couple of favorites. We're gonna say Off to the Races. This is impossible. Off to the Races, $1 Million Man, and Video Games. Every single one of these. Every single one of these. There's not a single one of these I even feel like is like a little bit mediocre. It's just hit after hit after hit, which is obviously why I wanted it in my collection as a big Lana fan. So there we have it. Those are the 4 vinyl records that have recently been brought into my collection. I'm so excited to have all of these. So many favorites, so many ones that I've been wanting to get for a long time. If you would like to, let me know what you've recently brought into your collection. Give this video a thumbs up if you like the video and you want to let me know, and subscribe if you want to stick around and see more vinyl content from me. I mostly post book videos, like bookish content, but I definitely, like I said, want to be posting more vinyl content in 2024. And I also have tons of videos planned, like reading and book focused videos, but like look at these books through more of a music lens, if that makes any sense. Do I give you a little hint about what is coming? Okay, I'm gonna give you some hints. This is fun. So first of all, about 6 months ago, I filmed a video where I read Louise Benai's favorite book. She is a singer-songwriter. Let's just say, got more singer-songwriters whose favorite books we're going to be reading. As well as that, I'm going to be starting a series on my channel. I can't believe I'm announcing this because it's the scariest thing. It's been in the works for about 3 years at this point, and it's just the most exciting thing for me. If the videos like flop, I don't even care, because I'm just like, I'm so excited about the concept of them, and like the fact that this is kind of a little bit more of like an original idea. I'm going to be making videos taking like iconic albums, finding all their literary influences and reading those books, and then letting you know what they are, how I've like read between the lyrics, read between the lines. I'm so thrilled with that idea. I planned out for a number of artists already, or a number of albums already, and I just think that it's going to be the most fun ever. That's what you have to look forward to. So if you're not a fan of the book content, more music videos will be coming. Music related videos will be coming in the very near future. Mark my words, mark your calendars, they will be en route to you very soon. Sending my love to you wherever you may be in the world, and if you decide to stick around, I'll see you very, very soon in a couple of days for another video. Bye bye.